Okay, this is our 2017 Surds. I think part I was quite doable, but part two maybe need to think a little bit more, okay? So let's see what we have. The area of triangle ABC. So this is the area. When we think of the area of triangle, right, there are two things that should come to my mind. The first one is primary school one, which is half times base times height, right? But the more typical one that we usually use is half AB sine C. Okay, so we'll see which one is a better case here. If you want to use half time base time height, then you must be able to tell me that the base and the height is perpendicular. Then those two lines, then you can multiply, right? So what we have here is that if let's say I'm going to do a very quick sketch, okay? So I don't really know how it looks like, so I cannot purposely draw like a right angle or anything, right? But I can label it as ABC. And then what we know is that the length of AB is root 3 plus 1. Okay, then BAC, which is this particular angle here, is actually 60. So I don't think this one we will use half times base times height. In fact, right, I will use half AB sine C because half AB sine C. To use this formula, you need to make sure the lengths kept to form the angle here. Okay, so surds, everything is going to be in surds, right? So what we have here is that you will have it as half. Then this is the square root 3 plus 1, then you multiply by AC sine 60. It is actually, hayo, can I just expand this because it's very ugly? So I'll just put it like that, 9 plus root 3 over 4. Okay, so what I have here is that there are some things I can simplify. So I will try to do it step by step first by simplifying this one here. So sine 60 is my special angle. If you had watched any Trigo videos, you will know that I will usually use my calculator to cheat. So sine 60, right, my calculator will show me this ugly thing. So this ugly thing, in order to write as surd, right, I will square it. So then I will know that yeah, wait that one here, right? Wait square root 3 plus 1. I got less things to memorize. Okay, so my sine 60, right, will actually be square root 3 quarter. So square root 3 quarter, square root 4 is actually 2, so I can straight away write it down like that. Okay, so now we have this thing here is equals to 9 plus root 3 over 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to simplify all the things on the left side. Then I can straight away bring over, right? So what I will do is I will just check the denominator first. The denominator 2 times 2, so that is 4, right? This one I will rainbow this. Just be careful, okay? Square root 3 times square root 3, that is 3. So this is 3 plus root 3 times AC is equals to this guy here. So in order to continue to find AC, I will have this guy divided by that one here. So divided by 3 plus root 3 over 4. Okay, so primary school, what we do when we have a divide, right? We change it to times. So this is like that. Then you can cancel stuff. Ah, very nice. Okay, so like that. So then when I further simplify it, right, it will be this over this. So when you have this, right, you got the answer already, but what you need to do is you need to make sure you rationalize. So this one here is a plus, right? So when you rationalize, you do a minus. Okay, 3 minus root 3. So remember, for this kind of questions, right, most of if it's mensuration, you got to know what formulas you can use. So anyway, I always tell my students, right, this one here, don't waste your energy. Just go and calculate with a calculator, like that. Okay, it will give you a nice number one. All right, because the whole purpose of rationalizing is to get rid of surds in the denominator. Ma. Okay, this one got to rainbow. Please be careful. Most of the time students will make funny mistakes here. So this one is 9 times 3. This is minus 9 root 3. This is positive 3 root 3. Then minus 3. Okay, so we simplify further. 24 minus 6 root 3 divided by 6. Wow, still can simplify. Can divide. Cannot just divide like that. I see a lot of people do this. You must divide everybody or you factorize out the 6 first. So you got to become 4 minus root 3. Okay, so this one is my centimeter. So you know something, can actually check one because you see at the end of the day, right, certs all can check one. So you have AC, correct? So you want AC, right? So you understand is 9 plus root 3 over 4. Okay, then you will just divide by half. Then you also divide by root 3 plus 1, like that. Then you will also divide by what? Divide by sine 60. So your calculator will be the 2 point something one. You don't have your calculator, not so smart like mine, okay? So then I will just press my final answer. It has to be the same answer, lor. Then check. Check already, don't need to come back already. Okay, so this one is your part I. All right. So for part II, right? So part II, suddenly they want BC square. Correct. So what you have is that you already have, okay, let me label. This one is, so check first, then move on to the next one, okay? So this is 4 minus root 3. Okay, so now I want BC squared. When I think of BC squared, right, the first thing that will come to my mind is Pythagoras theorem. Because like, if I Pythagoras, right, then I will have something square. I'll have the square of the length, right? But this one here got no right angle and not like I can cut half. I don't even know whether this is very, like, symmetrical, so I cannot like that cut. So this one here, got to think out of the box a little bit. How do you get something square? So you want this length, but you have this, right? Think of EMATH, trigonometry. I want this length and I have all the other things here. I got two length and I got the angle opposite it, right? I can use my cosine rule. That's the interesting thing about this question. Okay, so this question here, you actually can use your cosine rule. So cosine rule, right, will be your BC squared. See? Because you're going to use the 60 ma, correct? So BC square will be your AB square and AC square minus 2 times AB times AC cosine 60. All right? Always make sure the length that you're finding, you use the angle opposite it. Okay? So my AB square, I plug in, okay? My AB square is root 3 plus 1 square. Then my AC square is 4 minus root 3 square. So I'm going to minus 2AB. So this is this one and this one. And then cosine 60. Wow, luckily got space. Cosine 60. Okay? Okay, so now we're going to open carefully. This one is not 3 plus 1, okay? This one must be A square plus 2AB plus B square. So A square 2AB plus B square. A square minus 2AB plus B square. Okay, alamak, this one's so torturous. Okay, this one here, I was thinking maybe I do the blue and red first. So rainbow, okay? 4 root 3 minus 3 plus 4 minus root 3. Okay, cosine 60. Let's see, calculator again. Cosine 60, okay, nice number. So I'm just going to multiply by half. Wow, luckily I never multiply just now. See, I can get rid of it. Oh my God, genius. Okay, so I cancel, cancel. Okay, now I just need to simplify. But I think I better open up the bracket first because the signs all will change, right? So this one here is minus 4 root 3 minus 3. Why I don't simplify? Minus 4 root 3. Okay, never mind. Plus 3 minus 4 plus root 3. Okay, now I'm going to simplify. Moment of truth. 3 plus 1 plus 16 plus 3 plus 3 minus 4. Okay, 3 plus 1 plus 16 plus 3 plus 3 minus 4. That's 22. Okay, now then we combine this one. 2 root 3 minus 8 root 3 minus 4 root 3 plus 1 root 3. So 2 minus 8 minus 4 plus 1. So this is minus 9 root 3. So this will be my BC square. I think that's BC square. So BC is in centimeter, right? So BC square will be centimeter square. Okay, okay, so same thing we can check, right? So you just want to make sure that whatever you have in this particular line is the same in this one. So you just go and press in the calculator. It should give you the same thing. Shall I do it? So root 3 plus 1 square. When you press that time, press slowly. Don't press wrong. Then in the end, you think that you're wrong, okay? 4 minus root 3 whole thing square minus 2ab and 4 minus root 3 cosine 60. So I'll get 6.4115. Then I'll do mine. Yay, so it's correct. Okay, so this one over here, you needed to use the formulas, which is half AB sine C as well as your cosine rule. Quite typically, right, when they ask you for this, you may also have to use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, it is also possible that this will end up as half times base times height. Maybe they say that, okay, the base is this, then find the height. It will still be half times base times height. All right.